I don't know where Edge Shoulder fits in on an ESO scene until I get into the game. There we go. It looks even weirder, I think, with it being not having something to the right of it. We are going to play our Dragon Knight. New dragon. Oh, new DK. Who dis? I'm gonna get rid of the who dis. I think I've done that for a few days and it's getting old. Okay. Summerset. Story. Yay. Oh. Exclamation mark. ESO Guild. Come join. Come one and all. No, it was sent. You mean the picture of Velwyn's daughter? I think he just PM'd it to Ed. I explained it to you because I think it was in PM. Although, it would be pretty funny if you put it in the Make Me Lol channel for you guys. Swift Mist sometimes says things out of context in chat. Just so you know. Just a thing. Part of being Swift Mist, I think. Ooh, my more expensive items are selling. And then some cheapy things. If I maybe wanted my Templar to join your guild, you can join your guild, or my guild, anytime. Yes, please do. ESO Guild. And you can add me on... You can add me or just give me your @ name. Or send me a message or whatever. In-game. Yep, there it is. Okay. So we were about to go, just a recap. Right Master Lachesis of the Citric Order plans to use an augury ritual to... For some reason I'm having trouble following. I managed to lol and awe at the same time. Because I'm doing story stuff in game for the first time, I don't know that I don't want to do song requests. Is that bad? It's not main story stuff, but I mean, it's like the zone story. I don't know. Like, once I've gotten through the story, most stuff will be song requests. Blame Twitch. Well, blame copyright law. Because I like having highlights of, like, all my first run through. 5K for Ed to sing. Your offers are very, very low. So you know, Ranford. Dog ESC has stopped working. Please restart your Zoom functions. Midwinter. Play the game with the game music. Yeah, I know. I like the game music. Okay, so augury ritual to reveal the secrets of the strange pearl we recovered from the monastery of Serene Harmony. The Right Master suggested that Valseren and I travel to the town of Relenthil in Summerset and talk to the Cannon Reeve. If something unusual is going on there, the Cannon Reeve should be able to tell us about it. Yeah, that's a main story for the zone. I like the music in ESO. I just like being able to clearly hear the sounds. This game I started playing because it was really easy for me to immerse myself into it, and I think that the sounds are a huge part of that. So the first time I'm going through stories, I like to just have the game going.
This one has been looking for you.
Yo, Raz!
Raz's investigations have brought him to Relenthil. When this one noticed your Sijic friend slip into town, Raz figured you'd be along soon. So, what did you discover on Arteum, the island that isn't here anymore? Ugh, that made Raz's head hurt.
We learned the false Aldark belonged to a Daedric cult called the Court of Bedlam.
Yes, this one has been exploring the Daedric connection as well. But Raz hates Daedra. In Raz's experience, very little good comes from dealing with Daedra or their cultists. And this revelation brings you to Relenthil, yes?
Other members of the cult mentioned that something was going to happen to Relenthil.
That is disturbingly vague. Why must cryptic cultists be so... cryptic? Well, Raz saw Valseren head toward Canonry Farmeldo's house. This one suggests we start our investigation of the area there.
Alright, get a good look at it. Head shoulders done for the night. Clocking out. What? Oh yeah, I saw. He's putting them in the Make Me Lol channel of the Twitch Discord, the stream Discord. Aw, cute jammies. Ooh, Cookie sent me headers, you guys. Cookie sent me very pretty headers for the panels. Yay. Okay, that's something for me to work on later, though. Yay. Bye, shoulder. Either small or the kitty's huge, or a bit of both. Part Maine Coon is about 17 pounds and no fat. Dang. I was gonna ask you. Actually, I can just ask you. Yeah. So where do you sleep, Velwan?
On the left of the children. And then the general sleeps on the right.
I do like them, Cookie. Hopefully I can get them all set up and
Get a really good deal
positioned right and stuff.
King size mattress, bro.
Wait, Velwan sleeps? I want all MMOs to be fully voiced in all countries, but that is a lot. I know, Swift, I wish. Right, that's where I was supposed to meet Valsiren.
Alright, night guys.
Drat! Which one could he possibly be?
Night, honey.
You there. You're new to Relenthil, aren't you? You certainly look like an outsider. I regret the necessity, but I must beg your aid. My brother is about to make a terrible mistake and join an appalling organization.
Where is my... I'm looking for my headset cord. There we go. I have to have it a certain way or it bugs me. What kind of organization? Cultists? Insurgents?
Worse, an acting troupe. The House of Reveries may be famous across Summerset, but my brother is one of the most gifted academics of our generation. For him to waste his talents performing for rich nobles is just irresponsible.
Thank you, Mystical. Rest well. I hope you feel better tomorrow. Where's your brother now?
I fear he's already signed up, and that's why I require you as an ally. I'll need you to infiltrate the acting troupe. Laredale, my brother, knows my face, but he does not know yours. You must find him for me so I can talk him out of this.
All right, I'll help you find your brother.
Auriel himself would smile on your kindness. Now, we haven't a moment to waste. The House of Reveries is hosting auditions this very moment. You must present yourself to Alchemy, the audition master, and impress her with your performance.
Okay, Nacht. I have to audition?
Well, they don't take just anyone. Only the most talented performers even get an audition, but don't worry. I've already devised a solution. I've enchanted a set of knives that will allow you to juggle with perfect rhythm. They would impress anyone.
How do these enchanted knives work?
Oh, it's quite simple, really. Toss one in the air and relax your mind. Your hands will do the rest. I've used them a number of times and never cut myself, and I'm about as coordinated as a drunken mud crab. I'm certain you'll impress a sponsor.
I wonder if I get a memento from this. Probably not. What can you tell me about your brother?
Laredale and I have studied magic all of our lives, and have found few who match our skills. I knew it only a matter of time before a great opportunity came along, but even I was shocked when we were invited to join the Sapiarchs.
Go with dragon fruit. It's not my favorite out of there, but oh well. You're joining the Sapiarchs?
Yes, a rather rare and momentous occasion. You're currently looking at the new assistant to the Sapiarch of Artifice. Not a position to be taken lightly. But how does
Ooh,
Laredale
fancy.
react to such incredible news? He runs away to join the theater.
Why did Laredale leave?
I have no idea. He just left a letter saying not to look for him. I suspect it's just nerves. I can't imagine leaving my brother behind to rot here in Relenthiel. I need to find him and help him see reason.
How do you know your brother is still here in Relenthiel?
At first I tried to search for him
Relenthiel.
myself, but Laredale is an even more powerful mage than I. He was able to obstruct any spell I cast to find him. I was able to track him here using more mundane means, but it set me back a month.
Why does he want to join the House of Reveries?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you what is going through his head right now. For him to even consider wasting his talent on entertaining nobles with parlor tricks, why, it's simply unthinkable.
I thought she said holotricks, and it made me lol. I almost said it made me lol inside. It made me loy. No. Lee? Laugh inside. Hi, Joker. How are you? Get some news. I guess spring break in... I feel like I got taken down a notch. You... Oh. A notch? Only a notch? Are you sure we should stop him?
What, and let this madness continue?
Headache.
No. Laredale is both a mage and researcher of extraordinary talents. He would be of great benefit to Summerset, perhaps even all of Tamriel. I just need to speak with him and I'm sure I'll convince him to leave.
Hey, Omen, how are you? Good morning. What's for breakfast? Can you tell me more about the audition process? Oops,
Laredale and I have
no!
studied magic. I have no
There we go.
idea. From what I understand, it starts with impressing a sponsor. A senior member of the House of Reveries selects applicants who they believe have demonstrated talent. They then train that applicant for a final audition in front of the Grand Maestro.
Final audition?
It determines if you'll be accepted into the troupe or not. Not that you truly need to worry about that. As long as you acquire alchemy as your sponsor and are allowed access to other hopefuls, you should be able to find out where Laredale is.
Breakfast Baconator combo meal? That sounds delicious. I'm jealous. Gray, how are you? How have you been? I have to be sponsored by alchemy.
In this case, alchemy is a mer, not a practice. She's a member of the troupe and sponsor to the current potentials. They all have silly names like that. Banter, serenade, clever. Just another complication in our ever-eventful search.
A very talky side quest.
Go inside and we'll discuss this later. And take off that ridiculous hood.
Ridiculous? I'll show you what's ridiculous. I'll show you all!
Go back to the shirtless man dancing badly. Oh, over here. It's hanging out on a tiny stream. This boy. I think I fell asleep yesterday at 5 p.m. There. No, he's not dancing anymore. Are they taking turns? 5 p.m. I woke up at midnight, walked the dogs, then back to bed, and I got up a bit after 7 a.m. Oh, dang. Sounds like quite a night. There he goes. Moves are weak. Yeah, they are. Is he actually shirtless? It almost looked like a really tight beige shirt. Okay, there we go. It's almost like he heard me. He turned to the sun so we could see the shadow of his muscles. Start a breakfast push and they will do drive-through. Yay! Oh, who was that? Is that Wendy's? Yeah, Joker was talking about... Not Wendy's, though, was it? Yeah, drive-thru's still open.
You think as
I don't wanna go.
Reeve I'd be immune to the troublesome temper of a spoiled and rebellious child. But what distinguished visitors I have today. A wandering sage, a well-dressed Khajiit, and you. What brings such a group to Relenthiel?
We're investigating reports of unusual occurrences here in Relenthiel.
Investigating? For who? Well, there have been 3 reports this week of someone disappearing. And my intractable son Nadoril and his malcontent friends have been cavorting around the large sinkhole that recently appeared.
Do you think the missing people, the sinkhole and your son's friends are related?
What are you implying? They're just young and proud of their heritage. I wouldn't draw such a harsh conclusion without substantial evidence. I can't understand why they're fascinated with the sinkhole, but that doesn't make them criminals.
Any objection to us investigating the sinkhole?
It's unusual for newcomers to encroach upon Altmer affairs, especially since we rarely saw any prior to the Queen's decree. If you want to investigate, I won't try to stop you. And if anything happens, maybe it will teach my son to avoid the place.
I'll let you know if we find anything to be concerned about.
Raz wants to ask the Canon Reeve a few more questions. Take the Sijic and go investigate the sinkhole.
Okay. First we're gonna go and perform some alchemy.
I'll meet you in the sinkhole.
Okay.
You can do this, Ashala. You can. Oh, my stomach.
Oh my.
Well, I think that's quite enough.
They in line? Yeah, they are. Can I just cut? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Use some daggers.
Well done. Come, talk. No more auditions for today.
Ooh, I win.
My, you certainly do have a talent for juggling. One might almost say your hands work like magic. Tell me, why do you wish to join the House of Reveries?
Nice, Ned, that cat. That's awesome. How polite waiting in the NPC line. I want to perform with the best in Summerset.
A wonderful answer, but it's not very creative, is it? I'd work on that. You'll want something more dramatic if you wish to impress the Grand Maestro. Still, I'd be happy to sponsor you for house membership, if you complete my challenge, of course.
Which challenge might that be?
When we join the troupe, we abandon our old selves and take an identity reflected in our masks. What unique item suits you, I wonder? A griffin feather? Yes, that would be lovely. Go collect a feather and meet me in front of the Manor of Masques.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Oh, not much, I'm afraid. I have many names, but my true name is spoken only in the dead of night, and only in the softest of whispers. I am the daughter of a dragon and a rather robust Telvanni. I spit fire and turn into a wyvern on the full moon.
Do all members of the House Reveries make up stories?
Only me, of course. I'm teasing you. I was actually born whole from the earth when a lonely sapiot cast a spell to create a wife. He was attractive, I'll give him that, but boring, so I left him with a mud pie and ran off to join the theatre.
Can't you tell me anything about yourself?
Oh, you're no fun. I'm actually a simple farmer's daughter who learned to mimic voices when I was but a babe. A life of ploughs and livestock was not for me, sadly, so here I am. Do you understand? We can be anyone here. You can be anyone.
What does a sponsor do exactly?
Why, I put you through your paces. After all, I've deemed you worthy to perform for the Grand Maestro himself. Whether he offers you membership is beyond my ken, but I've never made the mistake of leaving him bored. See that you don't embarrass me.
I like this voice acting. It's pretty good. Trust this lady in the mask. She has no ill intent. What happens if the Grand Maestro judges me worthy?
You may join us, if you wish. Cast aside your old life. Become who you truly wish to be. Live for your art. For the stage. For the sound of applause. But you must never reveal your old identity. It is our only absolute.
Is that why you all wear wasps?
Have you happened to meet an artist in Summerset? Had that distinct pleasure? All they care about is fame. But within our troupe, we live only for our passion. To prove that devotion, we rid ourselves of the past and live only for the present.
So you wear masks to show devotion to your art.
We always wear a mask. To your mother, you are an innocent child. To your lover, a sinful treat. A friend to your companions, a terror to your enemies. But many here find their true selves within their craft, within their passion. I know I have.
Do you ever sponsor a high elf named Laradel?
Oh, not much, I'm afraid. I have many names, but my true name
Wait,
is
what?
spoken only.
Whoops.
Did I? Well, let's see. Have you taken a lover recently? What was their name? Oh, are you in a committed relationship? Or was it a one-night tryst? Did you lift them to the heights of ecstasy or leave them unfulfilled and disappointed?
What does that have to do with anything?
It's a question, isn't it? A personal question like yours, a question one stranger should never ask another in polite company. I have sponsored many in my time with the House of Reveries, just as one once sponsored me. Those names are theirs alone.
Well then, that was useful. Thank you. Are we good now? What do you mean? We're good. Was I not good? Jacked it. Oh, yeah. We were never bad. Letting you know. No more edge shoulder cam. Sorry. Oh. Collect a griffin feather. Perfect. Yeah. Yikes. I don't want to have to kill a griffin. This is sad. Ow. He's so pretty. Wonder how many people have asked for flying in ESO. I wouldn't want it. I don't want flying in this game. I don't imagine they'll ever do it, but I would actually probably be sad if they did. There's really no purpose for it except for the views. Maybe if they did a quest in each one. No, because that's a lot of rendering that they wouldn't otherwise have to do. Say a quest in some of the zones where you can go up high. I don't know, in a hot air balloon or something. Well, I mean, I wasn't thinking combat while flying, though. I was just thinking for travel. But yeah, I hope they never do it. I like that there's no flying. And they don't have any trouble coming up with unique mounts. Well, they actually probably do have some trouble with it, but they do a good job coming up with unique mounts without them having wings, you know. Mom, you got a treat for Shadow. Shadow. Generally, games with fall damage don't allow flying. Really? WoW and FF14 have fall damage. But in FF14, you can't fall below 1 health. Unless you're in combat. So that's a thing. Hi Mew Mew, how are you? Flying might undercut the level battlefield for all players. I just don't like, I mean, traveling is so easy in this game. Like, there are shrines freaking everywhere. And you can port to your friends to get a shrine. Like, that's, come on. So, I don't feel like it's needed. And I feel like it would kind of ruin some of what I love about this game, which is, like, exploring. Warcraft 3 Reforged just crashed my computer. Oh no, Mops, no! Because of Cyrodiil 2, they want you using the gates. Well, flying, you can turn off flying for Cyrodiil. I mean, they could make it just not a thing in Cyrodiil. But yeah, I hope they never do it. Shadow, Mew Mew got you a treat. Good boy. Oops, my mouse was in the game, sorry. Oops. To click off to mark that as complete. Mildly interested in a treat. Well, they turned off shrine, like you can't just shrine around everywhere. Hi.
You've returned intact. How wonderful. I was worried the griffin might have been a bit too much.
Aw,
but I see you're not
Mops.
one to be easily deterred. Good. Tell me, how did you acquire your most lovely feather?
I should have snuck up. I didn't think I could. I challenged the griffin to a game of riddles and took its feather as a prize.
How exciting! That's a story worth repeating, I'd say. Dress it up a bit, add a talking frog or two, and you've got yourself a classic tale of subterfuge and adventure. And with this lovely feather, your mask is complete.
So what do I do now?
Now's the time to don your mask and play the game of boasts. Talk with the other three hopefuls, perform together, and then ask each other one question. Your answers must be tales that can wow the crowd, a chance to bond and perfect your act.
Where do I find them?
You'll find the other potentials inside our quarters, the Manor of Masques. We have a talented crop this week, but I'm certain you'll fit right in. Don't forget to wear your mask. We can't force you, of course, but why not get used to it?
Yeah, Velwyn. I know, right? Um... Do I? Oh, maybe when I get inside. Oh, I'm just wearing it. The hell was the feather for? I actually kind of dig it. Weird, the little thing isn't on it. It's not where I'm supposed to go. Is my map bugging out? No. Maybe. Talk to... Where am I supposed to go? I don't understand. Ooh. It's bitch face. That was very confusing. Yo.
I heard that you were able to procure Alchemy's sponsorship. Excellent. I see you've been given a Hopeful's mask as well. Such a quaint practice. Auriel knows our task would be far easier if they weren't a tradition.
How will I recognize your brother?
As twins, we share a striking resemblance, but all hopefuls wear a mask. Still, I have a suggestion. We were attacked by a griffin when we were little. Laredale pushed me aside to save me and took a wound to his chest. He still has the scar.
Is there any other way I might recognize him?
None come to mind. Say, why
How
don't
am I
you
gonna
take
see his
my
chest?
journal? I've kept numerous notes on my interactions with Laredale, leading up to when he decided to leave for Relanthiel. Perhaps something in there will offer the clues you seek.
I'll give your journal a look and see if I can identify Laredale. Ooh, heavy sack. At the shoulder.
I'll be at this a while.
Am I going to see his chest? Well, I mean, there is one option. Okay.
Welcome, fellow hopeful. What's your talent? Ventriloquism? Dancing? Oh, are you one of those illusionists I've heard so much about? No matter. You're here to play the game of boasts, aren't you? First, we must perform together.
How do we play the game of boasts?
Alchemy didn't explain it. Well, I'm happy to share. First, we must perform as a team so we can learn each other's strengths and weaknesses. Should we both be lucky enough to join the troupe, we'll already know how to put on a performance.
What type of performance?
Well, let's start simple, shall we? I'll do what I do, and you'll do what you do. Join me and we'll see what we can do together. After that comes the fun part, the boasts. Well, that's the part I consider most fun.
Go ahead, I'll follow your lead. Never mind all the books. Yeah, I don't either. Nab that cat.
That was impressive. You've got quite the talent for juggling. Never could I do that myself. Tried it once and nearly sliced off a finger. Now to the questions. I'll start. Tell me, my deft-fingered friend, where did you grow up?
Let's see. I grew up on a ship at sea. I lived in a barrel until I was 8. I was raised in Cold Harbor by Molag Bal himself. I used to play hide and seek with his nephew. I'm actually the long-lost child of Vivek. I grew up on a rock floating above the sky. We'll say Vivek.
I've heard tell of this rock. Does it truly float above Vivek City, as the travelers from Morrowind tell it? I'm glad I don't live there, I'll tell you that. Big floating rock above my head? That's nerve-wracking. All right, ask your question.
Do you have any siblings?
Oh, yes, all 6 of them. I grew up with a pack of wolves, you see. Lost my parents to a griffin attack when I was 2. But Mama took me in and taught me to hunt and fetch sticks. We still get together and hunt deer every other week.
Do you have any sisters?
Hold on. That's 2 questions, isn't it? You only get 1. But here's a truth to match my boast. The House of Reveries is amazing. Performing every day, learning new tricks. Why, I used to have to sneak away every time I wanted to practice.
Why did you have to practice in secret?
Oh, you know how family is. If your ancestors weren't fire breathers, why would you want to be? Well, I wish you the best in your audition for the Grand Maestro. Here's hoping we both get in. Honestly, nothing would please me more.
Take care, dude. Upstairs? Oh, hi.
Well, hello there. Good to see another hopeful join us. Would you like to help me with my performance?
Are you drunk?
I always get a bit drunk before a performance. Helps loosen up the muscles. You know, swallowing a sword isn't as easy as it looks. There's always the danger it might cut you. A good brew helps my performance and helps me relax.
You want me to juggle while you swallow a sword?
I don't need a juggler. I need an announcer. Someone to sell my act. One thing about swallowing a sword, you can't talk when you do it, which means no one knows how amazing I am. So how about it? Build me up during my act.
All right. What do you need me to do?
Just stand at that podium like we're up on stage. Then use your best announcer voice and talk me up to the crowd. Tell them there's no one half so clever as clever, and that they've never seen anyone like me.
I don't really want to focus on Corona stuff right now. To be honest with you. When was this book? That is creepy. I will say that. I just feel like it's, I don't know. I want to try to focus and think about more positive things. Stand at the podium like we're up on stage, then use your best announcer voice and talk up to the crowd. All right, I'll announce your performance. But yeah, it's creepy. I'll say that. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, behold today's next performer. Clever. Never before have you witnessed such feats of physical dexterity. Today you'll witness a show unlike any other. Watch, she's going to swallow a sword. Never before have you witnessed such feats of physical dexterity. Ew. This razor sharp blade is no match for a brave performer. How does she do it? One wrong move, one ill-timed swallow, and that blade will cut right through her heart. Yeah. Let's hope she doesn't sneeze. God damn it. Same city. Huh. I really wanted to say the second one, but let's hope she doesn't sneeze is really funny. I'm gonna say it. Let's hope she doesn't sneeze. What amazing physical acumen. Have you ever seen a performance so impressive? And yet she makes that dangerous blade look no more dangerous than a soft carrot. Amazing. I'm gonna say number 1. That's it. The performance is over. Okay, how'd I do?
You've got a great voice. I almost worry you might have oversold me. Now, to the game. Maybe it's the alcohol talking, but you're a fine-looking one, aren't you?
Oh.
Got someone special waiting at home? Tell me. I'm curious.
Let's see. I'm married quite happily to a sea elf captain from Pyandonia. I promised to Merida herself. I'd never cheat on a Daetric prince. I'm absolutely unattached. Want to go out? That one.
Talk to me again after I'm another hour into my cups. I have a feeling you and I are going to get along famously. Now then, I asked my question. What's yours? What are you dying to know about your new paramour?
Do you have a sister?
Do I? What? Well, that's just rude, isn't it? What,
Best
I'm not
follow-up.
enough of a mer for you. I'll have you know I'm more than enough for anyone. I'm teasing, silly. I know what you meant, but no, I have no siblings.
Best follow-up.
The troop shall be my family.
ESO dating sims. Have you gotten close to the other members then?
Very much so.
Oh.
Why, the first day I was here, Loxon gave me one of her very own dresses. Said it was a shame I didn't have anything decent to wear. I near cried. It was so beautiful. Everyone here is just so kind.
Good luck with your audition, Clever.
Same to you. Gorgeous. Oh, I just can't wait until we're all accepted. I heard the ceremony afterward is spectacular. Lots of food, lots of drink. You get to try on all sorts of perfumes and fine clothes. Oh, what an amazing night it shall be.
Perfect. Dance studio. Ah, hey, it's this boy, Gray.
You must know, we are competing for the same post. Let me be clear then, in stating that I do not intend to fail my audition. I will join the House of Reveries. It is my destiny. Still, collaboration never hurts. Care to play the game?
The way this boy talks. We'll perform together. What do you have in mind? Oh, look, a scar on his chest.
Even the most captivating of dances cannot entice an audience without the rhythm of a drum. The soothing sound of drum beats is primal, a reminder of our deepest selves. Yet I cannot drum and dance at the same time, so why not collaborate?
All right, what do I need to do?
Take this drum. 3 rhythm sections live
He
before
just
you.
happens
Fast,
to be shirtless.
medium, and slow. I will move through the dances, I know, and you will match my speed on the drum. Match my speed, and we shall impress. Drum too fast or too slow, and we start over.
Oh boy. Okay.
Let's begin! No, that won't do. Let us begin again. Observe my movements and match my speed. Let's begin!
Okay.
And we transition. And again. Keep time. Our performance aligns. Impressive. Come, speak. Your rhythm could use refinement, but I salute your determination. May the best performer join the House of Reveries and become a great name. And now to my question. Who trained you?
Let's see. I trained with the dragon priests at the throat of the world. I learned juggling from King Faharjad himself. He has a few hobbies. No one trained me. I've emerged from the womb already juggling knives. That one, definitely.
That is quite the image, I'll admit. A more amusing tale than I've heard from others, and for that I offer my admiration. Now, what would you know of the greatest dancer on Summerset? What question do you have for me?
Do you have a sister?
Aye, 2 siblings, though only one is a sister. Joan and Jode are my twins, and on the nights when the shadow covers the moon, we dance together in the sky above. The thunder you hear on a stormy night, that's us, dancing across the clouds.
It's quite the boast.
You think so? I've been practicing my acting skills as well, you know. One never knows what performance he'll have to do next. These days are a far cry from what I was doing. I still have burns from failed fire spells, you know.
You were a mage?
I'd rather not speak of it. The stage is where I belong, and where I finally am. My past is in the past, and there it shall remain. Thank you for performing with me. Should we both be accepted, I'm glad to know I'll be in fine company.
Good luck with your audition, and here's your drum back. Yo, I found him, girl. Can I jump over this? Ooh. Yes, I can. I like how you can't clip through players. Oh, I'm not actually clipping through just the leaves. But you can clip through trees is what I was gonna say.
I know who you seek, Hopeful, but you will not find Fair Renide here. She has departed for the moment, which means we can speak freely of your quest to find her brother Laredel. You wish to stop him from joining the House of Reveries.
Renide believes in Sapiarch's needs... Well, the Sapiarch's needs Laredel's talents.
I'm well aware of what she believes. I wonder, though, if either of you have ever considered what Laredale wants. Do you truly wish to force Laredale onto a path he does not wish to walk? Do you believe that best serves the Sapiarchs?
I know, so much purple. Every person should be allowed to choose their own path.
Well, then I'm confused. If you believe this, why help her track down her brother? Laredale has made his wishes clear. Why not respect them? I know Renard loves her brother and believes she knows what is best, but his course is not hers to guide.
Will you let Renard speak to her brother?
Only if he wishes to speak to her. Right now he does not. Yet I'll admit to a moment of professional curiosity. You have played the game of boasts with the other hopefuls. Which of them do you believe is Laredale? Is he Firebird in disguise?
Not Firebird.
I see. Is it clever, then? Do not be too quick to answer. When you join the House of Reveries, you leave behind all your former identity. For some, this includes the gender they were once known as. So tell me, is Laredale clever?
No.
Feathermoth, then? Think carefully of all you know about Laredale, all Renard has told you, and all you have read in her journal. Yes, I am aware of the journal as well. Is Feathermoth the Mer you both seek?
Yes, it's Laredale.
Interesting. You know, of course, I cannot divulge the name of any member of the House of Reveries, hopeful or no. To reveal their identity is grounds for expulsion. Laredale chose his own path. You must ask Renard to abandon her search.
I don't think Renard will be dissuaded.
Then tell her this truth, as it was told to me. Laredale has always envied her talent with magic. That envy is why he left, and why he wishes never to see her again. The truth is harsh, but it is my hope it will free Renard to follow her dreams.
I'll let Renard know. I'll tell Renard what you've told me.
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, the Grand Maestro is gathering our hopefuls in the amphitheater for their final audition. I would prefer you not attend. We have played our game, but there is no place here for a juggler using magic daggers.
I know, Midwinter. I have to wear this mask for this this quest. I guess I wasn't supposed to come up here, and that guy is sorely out of tune.
Oh, hello. Sorry for wandering away. I've been so worried about finding my brother, I thought I'd take a moment to just breathe. I always find the sea so calming. How goes your search? Were you able to discover which of the hopefuls is Laredale?
First, I have a message for you from Alchemy.
Oh, drat. I was hoping she wouldn't discover you. She's a mage, you know. We recognize our own, and magic comes off her in waves powerful enough that even a blind novice would notice. Well, what did she say?
She said Laredale left because he envies you. He doesn't want to speak with you.
But that's ridiculous! Laredale and I, we've always been together. The only time we were apart were the 3 minutes between when I was born and he was. No, that's ludicrous. Laredale never envied me. He was better than me. Alchemy is lying to you.
She said Laredale should choose his own path. She asked us to let him do that.
Absolutely not. Can you imagine one of the top mages of our generation doing parlor tricks for wine-gobbling nobles? It would be a crime against Summerset. No, we must bring him to his senses. Tell me, what name has he taken here?
I believe he's Feathermoth.
Thank you, I suppose. It's now clear Laredale has lost his way. He has truly lost himself in this fantasy of becoming a thespian. No matter. We shall solve this at the final audition.
You wouldn't have told her?
Once I reveal Laredale with magic, he'll have to leave with me.
I don't know, I kind of feel bad for her. Oh man, you'd really force your brother to join the Sapiarchs against his wishes?
This is bigger than desires.
Aw, see,
And
now I'm
joining
kind
the
of feeling
Sapiarchs
bad.
isn't just my dream. It was once Laredale's too. We both longed to study magic with the best in Summerset, and he's just forgotten. As his sister, as one who loves him, I must remind him.
What twin? Renide and Larethil are twins. Did they have a third twin? He said they had a third twin, but they're like, they fabricate stories because they're not supposed to give... Oh. You think alchemy is Larethil hiding? If you guys could PM about the Sylvia Brown thing and any sort of debates about that stuff, I would appreciate it. Plan to use a spell to unmask Laredale during his performance?
Yes. Once his identity is revealed to all, the House of Reveries cannot allow
The
him to
Velen.
join.
No, it's okay.
That is their requirement, is it not?
You were
to
giving
keep
your
their
guess.
identity secret. Once the
That's all right.
spell they've cast on him is broken, I'm certain Laredale will leave with me.
Although, it would have, like, if it is actually true, it would be more surprising if you hadn't said it. Thank you, underscore.
I seem to recall asking you not to come. I'm sorry, but I can't allow you to take the stage. I'll publicly withdraw my sponsorship if I have to. However, is everything with Renide all right? Did you come here to tell me something?
What if she's brainwashing him with magic? Although he's a mage too. I feel like that information would be put before me, but I have found out things after making a choice before, and I was like, no. I don't think unmasking them is the right way to go. Like, honestly, I feel like she should have asked me to go talk to him and find out if that's really how he feels. Because at this point in time, we don't know if alchemy's lying. Renide plans to unmask your hopefuls during their performance.
She what? Why, that stubborn, unrelenting... Oh, no. We can't cancel, and I can't allow my hopefuls to be unmasked. It would ruin them. Please, take the stage. I know some magic. I can use it to redirect Renide's spell to unmask you and only you.
Cast your spell. I'll take the stage and protect your hopefuls.
May the audition begin.
Am I supposed to use the thing? Because I don't have the option to. this I'm supposed to juggle. But I can't use the thing. Crap. On what X? Oh my god. No. I didn't even see that X. Hopefuls. Swift missed. Sweet chili crisps or chocolate wafer biscuits for dessert. Oh man, that is a tough choice. I don't know. What? Out and in again? Failed. Listen for your cue. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have the memento, but they wouldn't expect me to use that. What would happen if I did? Don't I have a juggling one? Yeah. Like, that's what it does, but like... Can I use the item? Can't. It's supposed to give me the E. That's what it was doing before. Reload UI. It's like that loop problem. Like the interact problem that the game's been having every now and then. Where you can't interact with things. Oop. Ah! Oh, there's an X over here. That's really weird. But it was this dude's X. Okay, weird. Go to your mark. Oh, because I'm performing with all of them. I gotcha. Oh, I'm unmasked.
You dare unmask our hopefuls? Simply unforgivable. You are henceforth banished from Relenthiel. Return and your freedom shall be forfeit.
You? How could you? You betrayed me.
Leave our sacred stage at once, before
I
have you wrapped in chains.
He knows that she wants to find him. He could do something about it. I just have to take comfort in that. Let's talk to him, see what he says.
I don't really understand, but did you just save us from being unmasked? I can't believe you would sacrifice yourself like that. My friend,
yeah.
Thank you.
He doesn't want to be. Okay.
Lorcan's bits. Did that drab-looking mage really just try to unmask me? Oh, the nerve.
Your mask isn't very good, by the way, lady.
Did that mage really plan to unmask us?
Yay, hat. Yeah.
Why in Mara's name would she do such a thing? We've all worked so hard for this day.
My hat's back. In here? Yeah.
Has she left? Has Renai departed for Lilandro?
I don't know if she's left Relenthiel yet. Oh boy, Vowen.
Did I do the right thing? Was it right to lie to her about who I was? What if she never forgives me?
Okay, your guesses are now officially spoilers, Velwyn. You are Larodil in disguise. Oh! Yeah. Yep, your guesses are now spoilers.
I suppose there's no denying that now. Though I'd ask you, please, don't
Yeah.
share it with the others. When I joined the House of Reveries over a year ago, I gave up being Laredell. I am alchemy, but my sister, well, she had other plans for me.
Why lie to her?
We're twins. We've always been together. But while she loves studying and solitude, I hate it.
Yeah,
I
Valen's
love
guess was
crowds
right.
and people and noise. To join the stuffy sapiarchs, there's no greater punishment. Yet Renide craves it. How could I take her dream away?
How would you take her dream away?
She needs us together. If I refuse to join the sapiarchs and tell her I want to stay here, she'll give up her dream. She'll sacrifice her happiness for mine and be miserable. I can't do that to her. I'm lost.
Yeah, that's a good point,
What
Valen.
should I do? Should I tell her?
Maybe. I refuse to join the Sapiarchs and tell her I want to stay here. She'll give up her dream. She'll sacrifice her happiness for mine and be miserable. Can't do that to her. Tell her who you are and why you can't leave. She'll understand. If you're worried she won't leave, let her join the Sapiarchs. Then tell her. That one.
Would that work? Yes, I could send her a letter and explain everything. Once I know she's followed her dream, once I know she's settled. Yes, I'll do that. I'll tell her everything, but only then. Thank you for the idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. FF is better, IMO, but if FF had full voice acting. I understand. Yo, that mask is killer. Right, Monkey? I think it's cool, too. I actually really liked the mask that I had on during the quest. I thought it was pretty neat. But, like... I will never stop saying this. I think it would be amazing if we could get costumes or, like, mementos for a lot of these quests. Even if simple. Yeah, it was cool. A little bit creepy, but like pretty somehow. A pot in the head will never get old. I know, right, Gadamus? It's so great. And there's even blood trickling down from the bottom of it. All that hard work was worth it, you guys. Yeah. I need to wrap up stream soon. Just FYI. A little bit after midnight. Oh, I can talk to Renide again. Oh no, I'm sad. Sorry, lady. I just...
Come to gloat over my misfortune? Or does alchemy simply want to make sure I leave town? No matter. Neither of you need worry about me any longer. My brother wants nothing to do with me, and I'll respect that. I depart for Lilandril today.
I just need to do events to get Cadwell's full armor motifs to match. Tell her has to kick rocks. No, I feel bad for her, but... Hi, Chunks! Good morning! How are you? Spoken to Alchemy, and I have a message from her about Laredell.
So my persistence has finally convinced my brother to speak to me? Or is this simply another warning to never again contact the sibling who is like my other half? No matter. Laredell has obviously turned his back on me. Deliver your message.
While I cannot speak for Laredell, he will write you once you reach Lilandril.
If he's willing to talk in a letter, why can't he talk to me in person? No matter. This is no longer your concern, but you did aid me. You deserve recompense. Take this and consider our business concluded.
Free. Taylor's crafting box. No JC stuff. Wasn't out when people were first leveling to level 8, I guess. Follow her own dreams and not impose them on others. I get why she's like, I get that she's sad. And part of her dream is to be with her brother in doing that, you know? I'm a very family oriented person. I'd be really sad if, you know, if and when my family members move away. It makes me very sad. It's happened, but like we still, obviously we're in contact where Laredale is doing something that they won't really be in contact very much, if at all, maybe by letter, but I don't know. I feel for her. I think that she's spoiled and selfish, but I feel sad for her. She also completely ignored her brother's desires his entire life. Yeah, I know. I know. It's yeah. I know. More sad for him. Yeah, true. Your Pounce doing all right? What? Pounce or Pounce? Where did Shadow go? Jerk. Moved over 600 kilometers away from my parents and best friends when I was just turned 19. Oh man, that would be so hard for me. We all live in the same state. My sister and her husband moved to Florida, so as far as they could be while still being in the U.S., pretty much. Yeah. And it was sad, but like we went to visit them and got to go to Disney World, so that was cool. You know, anytime we visited, we got free passes to Disney World because they work there. My sister still works there seasonally to keep that, but yeah, they moved back. They missed their family. Ignoring your desires is just what families do, not mine. Okay. Or it doesn't even matter. Okay. I really want to do the next. I'm gonna do. She's mom and tea. That's the like millionth time that's happened midwinter. Don't worry, it happens all the time. Just mom and tea now. To be realistic, it's probably like the 6th or 7th time that I can recall people typoing that. Don't feel bad.
Open the way.
Don't feel bad.
On. Stupid Daedric interference. I'll be back.
If you kill a livestock owned by a citizen and the crime is witnessed, you will receive a bounty. I didn't hurt any livestock. This is probably the first time I've come into a situation like that on this character. It's nice of them to warn us. A book. Well, a scroll. Seems like a rather dangerous place to have livestock. Oh. Hill points, look at this. Ooh. I don't know. I don't feel like I have a spammable ability. $28 meters? Holy crap. But I also don't see cooldowns listed on here. Ah, was for Trunks. Okay. Adorable as ever, though he has a vet visit later today. He's not gonna like that. Oh, poor BB. Yeah, you did, Brantford. Oh, did I seriously get a respawn? Oh my god. I'm redoing the same dot. A little longer than I thought. I had to wash the dishes first. Ugh, I hate when that happens. This is to enter this sinkhole. Entirely sure. It's like a cave underneath. Oops, I pressed that twice. Oh, that's really far down there. This looks like a sinkhole. Pose. Yeah. How many dishes were there? Oof. Underwater ceramics technician. Tuck and roll. Definitely would have died from that, I think. I was just reminded of like leveling like in WoW back in the day. Fall damage. I think scales now. If I can retrieve her hood for her. I feel like fall damage scales now, but it didn't used to. And so like if you fell from like nowhere, pretty much, you would die. It's like level 1.
That young woman was certainly in a hurry. And what was that about Nadoral and an attack?
She said that Nadoral attacked someone and something about about creatures.
Yes, well, let's be on our guard then. I don't think this sinkhole is completely natural. Its size concerns me. If the ground continues to fall away, it could swallow all of Relenthiel.
Noctivita. Perfect. Well played, Noctivita. You really think this sinkhole is that dangerous?
It certainly feels dangerous. And if it does figure into the Court of Bedlin's plans, well, I can't think of a more frightening event than watching Relenthiel get swallowed by a sinkhole. Let's proceed and find out what's going on down here.
Okay. So this will be my, like, once this quest bit wraps up, we will find somebody to raid. Sounds are kind of freaky, huh? I never spent my freaking aw. Whoa. She just casually, like, slow walks in after that. That was cool, lady. Hold on. I never spent my points. I want to try different abilities. Dagger, that's nice. Bonus damage. Ooh, a stun. I don't know if this ability can morph into a stam ability. Same with these. Like, I want to be more stam, so I'm like, not sure what to do. I want like, I don't know, I don't feel like... I can't make it cost stamps, so that stinks. Oh, I didn't think about weapon. I didn't think about that. Oh, yeah. I'm using this lunge. It reduces their damage done. Ooh, it's a taunt. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't really need a taunt right now. But I kind of want to... I got rid of Lava Lash. That was a good idea, underscore. Charge your weapons. Put that there. For now, like when I do group stuff, I can put that back on. Burning status effect. So I have two things that dot people. I think. I don't want to spend too much time on abilities right now.
The walls and ceiling, they don't look stable. I'll try to reinforce the weak spots.
Whoa.
And catch up with you.
Whoa. Yeah, boy. Oh. Actually, didn't even look at the stamina cost of one-handed shield abilities. Pretty cool. Increases duration. Not really using anything from here. Not using Lava Whip, but I'm using Searing Strike. Wait, yes I am. I'm using a shield. I don't have anything unlocked there. Damage of your burning and poison status effects. You apply burning to an enemy, you restore magicka. When you apply poison to an enemy, you restore stamina. That's cool. That's cool. I don't. I'm thinking about using a bow? I don't know, it was the thought I had. No, because then my other bar becomes useless for tanking. Probably not. Good morning, Elmirsa. Hello! I don't really feel like... The only thing I have that's ranged is the stomp thing. It's supposed to be 28 meters, so that's not very far, is it? 20 meters, actually, yeah, that probably is. But it doesn't give me a ground effect, so it's kind of... It's like... I'm not sure how far that is in this game.
More of those Yagra creatures. Be careful. The size of this place. It's almost as if someone dug up through the
I know,
island.
underscore.
I'll teleport
I agree.
closer to the
It
central
feels
area
weird.
and meet you there.
Okay, cool. Cool, cool.
Is someone there? Help! Please help!
Hi.
Crazy bastard stabbed me. Gods, this hurts.
Tell me what happened.
It was just kind of fun. Joining the court of Bedlam. Espousing the virtues of our Ultima heritage. But Nadoral, he took things too far.
That's good. Sometimes you just gotta catch up on sleep, Elmirsa. Yeah. What do you mean too far?
When we heard that they planned to release those creatures, I made the mistake of saying they were insane. Nadoral objected, called me unworthy. That's when he stabbed me.
Of the tired conscious. Eldon, where's Nadoral now? Eldon?
The court of Bedlam will eradicate the lesser races. Maybe even deal with our unworthy queen.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to come up with a rotation. Trying to figure out what flows.
Over here. Keep quiet and tell me who.
Yeah, that's a cool idea, underscore. Use it to drop your AoEs and like dot things and then switch back. Because a lot of times you want to do that at the beginning of the fight anyway, so you pull with a ranged ability, right? Or with your bow. And then drop your AoE crap and dots and then go back to your like more tanky stuff with your taunt. I like that idea. Nightmare that I was clean shaven. Blah! That hairstyle. Give it to us players, please. I know, right?
You see that, right?
Hi, Vian.
My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. That's a sea slode. They haven't been seen in Summerset since, well, it's been centuries at least.
The sea slode.
A vile and dangerous species. Very powerful. The sea slode come from the distant underwater kingdom of Ulvorkus. Who's that hooded figure with the slode? And look, more of those abyssal pearls.
Oh, cool, underscore.
They're everywhere.
Why are the sea slode dangerous?
The slode are a godless people. Perhaps the most hated in Tamriel. And the sea slode are even worse. They employ depraved magic and have long coveted Summerset. They believe it once belonged to them. They pillage, release plagues. They're horrible.
Does this have something to do with the Court of Bedlam?
The hooded figure could be a member of this so-called Court of Bedlam. At this point, nothing would surprise me. That slode has me worried, though. I can't think of anything worse than an alliance between those foul beasts and Daedric cultists.
So, somebody said the other day that they couldn't get the upgrade. Yeah. To play, they had to get the full edition, yeah, of Greymoor, the Greymoor pre-order in order to play. Which, to me, is weird. Couldn't you play the core game if you still had... You know what I mean? Do you just... But if you're wanting to do the newest expansion, They do sell the core game. Yeah, so it confused me. I can't remember who it was. If you're here, please speak up. Somebody was gonna get back into the game, and they were like, I can't just pre-order. Yeah, you can play what you got. Yeah. I don't remember what they were trying to do and why they had to get the full edition. Was it in order to get Greymore? They're giving partners elsewhere keys to give away still? You mean stream team members? I think that person might either be mistaken or trolling. No, they were like struggling to figure it out when they were in chat. They couldn't buy the upgrade. Yeah. And I can't remember. It's still, it sounds weird though now that I'm saying it. And so I'm trying to, I feel like I'm missing something. Meant they couldn't upgrade to Greymore. That's what I'm trying to say. So they couldn't upgrade to Greymore. So you don't have to have all the DLCs, but I think you have to have the previous expansions in order for it to upgrade. But you get them all for 60. The main certain ones that you have to have, you get with, you have to have elsewhere. Yeah. You have a sister in the background? It's a sea slowed. Yeah, thank you, Cheshire Fox. And Sean Sugg. Yeah, so yeah. That's what it was. So you can play right now with what you have. But if you want to get Greymore, you wouldn't, I'm told, you wouldn't be able to do the upgrade. You want to go for the full version. Or you need to, or something, yeah. That's what I'm told. Could this be the source of the Abyssal Pearls?
They could certainly have a connection to the sea-slowed submerged kingdom, but they appear to have been placed down here. Look how the Yagra are drawn to them. I'll head for the sea-slowed. You deal with those Abyssal Pearls.
And if you're gonna play PCNA, we have a guild, and everyone's welcome. I'll destroy the Abyssal Pearls.
Master, intruders in the cave.
Heed me, my creatures! Destroy the intruders!
That young idiot. We need to get over there.
Witness the power of Katora, the Abyssal Cabal!
Yeah. Yeah, you basically just have to get caught up on the core expansions, but there's a lot of DLCs you don't have to buy. Well, there's a few.
This way. We're almost there. Destroy the pearls! We can't let those creatures reach the surface! The sea slode and the hooded figure are gone. I'll try to determine where they disappeared.
I like that. That taunt does good damage, I think, too. Ah! Oh, I'm out of stam. Lol. That doesn't happen very often. I'm starting to have more stam abilities now. I think a mix would be good. Like one Magicka ability. I have that on my Templar. It's pretty nice. I don't run out of Magicka as bad. I have one stam ability as a Mag Templar that I use often, and Makes it so I don't run out of my main resources often. Might use Lava Whip again. I'm just playing around with different abilities. First time ever playing a DK. Well, in this game. The new tune. Yes, Joker. I made a Dragon Knight the other day. Playing around with this. Taking a break from the main for a while, and I've wanted to make a tank. It's a long time coming. I like to have one of each role, or at least try each role in every game. Well, in the MMOs that I play. Yeah.
Damn. No sign of where the sea slow disappeared to.
Something tells me we need to go this way. Switch to the flame whip when you run out. Yeah. Your DPS is trash? Oh.
Damn it! I wasn't fast enough.
So that it? The sea slowed escaped?
For the time being. Let's see what's through that opening.
I don't have auto
the
run down.
Sea Slode left us something to remember it by. We need to dispatch that creature.
Did I totally skip over a movement? Oh, pfft. Wow. Actually, we'll leave that. That's what I did on my alts. Numlock should never be bound to anything. Dumb. Not saying anybody who does that is dumb. I just absolutely hate it, and I wish it wasn't a default. Should get up, but I'm so damn cozy. Meh. I need to get the passive that makes my abilities last longer, too. Saw that when I was checking out stuff. Dots. Passive, I think, that makes them last longer, or maybe it was an actual ability.
There! I think we can get out over there.
Gonna take a shower, but I'm cold. I know, and then you just get colder when you get out. You know what I started doing? I take a warm shower, it warms you up a little bit, right? Hot shower. And I always hate getting out of the shower because you're cold until you get dried off, right? Room is very warm, nice and cool now. Nice, rough. But I started, and I don't always do this, but if I'm really dreading getting out cold, I turn the water to cold right at the end, and then you feel warm when you get out because the air is warmer than the water was. It like shortens the time that you're cold to the amount of time that you put cold water.
This is worse than the Right Master imagined.
It works pretty well.
Meet me in Artaeum after you talk to the Queen's Eye.
Did the pretty Sijik say sea slode? No. Raz must have heard wrong. That could not have been what she said.
Big brain thoughts. I'm crazy. Not like freezing ass cold, but like colder than... Yeah. Able to be frozen literally frozen literally to the bone in winter, and I'd get home and jump straight in the hot shower and I could feel myself thawing out. Dang, dude. The Sea Slode Katora is working with the Court of Bedlam, including the Cannon Reeve's son. Okay.
Slode? That's bad. And sea slode? That sounds even worse. If the sea slode threatens Summerset, Queen Irene must be informed. We need to act. Wait. What did you say about the Cannon Reeve's son?
Nidoril joined the court of Bedlam. He killed a fellow initiate and was working with the Slode.
Daedra worshippers in Summerset and Slode. Oh, Raz likes this situation less and less. As for Nedoril, Raz knows how to deal with traitors. This one will meet you at the Cannon Reeve's house.
I'll see you there. You know, when your legs are so cold that they start to warm back up, they start to itch because the blood is starting to flow back into them. Oof. Raz is gonna eat him. Aw, look at this Indrik. Oh, it's mad! Didn't know they were angry. Oops. Just assumed it would be tame. I didn't use werewolf a single time tonight. That's sad. Fail.
The Eye of the Queen? How dare you accuse my son of treason?
That's nice.
The Queen's Eye. How dare he not identify himself when he first arrived? And how dare he accuse my foolish son of something as serious as treason? The Queen shall hear of this, mark my words.
Nedoril's more than foolish. He killed a high elf and is working with the Sea Slode.
Sea Slode? Plus all this nonsense about Altma's superiority, and now murder? I am the Cannon Reeve of Relenthil. I took an oath to serve and protect my community. How in the Queen's name am I supposed to reconcile my son's actions?
Oh, so you believe me now? That's not something I can help you with.
Oh, Nedoril, what have you done? Please, you must talk to the Queen's Eye. He needs to show mercy. I'm sure we can find a way to resolve this without... Oh, here comes Nedoril now.
I don't think so. Like in Skyrim it does, right? But I don't think so in this game. Underscore. Oh, does he? Your son has a lot to answer to, Cannon Reeve. He's just walking down the stairs.
Bedlam is going to turn me into a god.
Foolishness can be ignored. Murder and treason, not so much.
You and your queen have no authority over a true Altma, you mangy cat.
This one cannot allow your crimes to stand unanswered.
Nedoril! No! No! I understand. Relenthil is loyal to the Queen.
Raz is not fucking around.
Sometimes the eye sees treason and must cut it out before it spreads. This one is sorry you had to witness that.
Whoa. Couldn't you have arrested Nedoril instead of executing him?
Blasphemy, treason, murder. How many crimes must one commit to attract the attention of the executioner's blade? Raz decided that a message had to be sent. Enemies of the Queen will not be tolerated.
I've rarely seen you this serious. That's what I was thinking.
Treason and the Queen's justice are serious business. Raz has been forced into this role on rare occasions, but he never seeks it out or looks forward to wielding the blade. A necessary part of my job, yes.
Is there anything else you need from me right now?
No. Raz will see to the Cannon Reeve and send word to the Queen before looking deeper into the Court of Bedlam. You should return to Arteum and let the Sijiks know what we learned. I tell you, Five Claw, this whole situation makes Raz want to hiss.
Raz needs belly rubs. Yeah, belly. Itch those ears. Poor boy. It sucks. I mean, I feel like it just sucks to have to do it. I feel like it was probably necessary, but I expected an arrest. You want to see Raz's shoulder? Keeps trying to face me. There we go. That was great though. Oh, I should kneel pray on this guy. This was a sad day. Oh, the dad. Oh, poor dad.
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
Ah, Malicious Monkey! Thank you so much for subbing! Yay! Thank you, I appreciate it so much. Let's pray over this boy. Oh. Okay. Cool. Let's find someone to raid. Yay, monkey hype hype. Very good use of the hype command. I love it. One of these days, soonish, maybe. Maybe I will have a hype emote. Chunks, aw. We got Coco Jobro playing Dead by Daylight. Broke Us for Life again. That's who Grace raided last night. Oh no, a raid. Oops, gotta keep streaming. You guys are funny. So I could raid a Focused for Life. And because I was pretty active in his chat last night. Grace wasn't on for very long after me. And I got done with my show and got done eating and stuff. Miss Ray? Who's that? That sounds familiar, but I don't have... Have you suggested Miss Ray before? You have. I thought. I recognize the name. I'm waiting for an ad. I'm not following. Maybe you suggested and I put her on a Wheel Decide and Wheel Decide did not choose her. But I think that's a new to me streamer. Wait, I recognize the little icon. No, I would have followed. Is that what happened? Then let's raid Miss Ray. Thank you for the suggestion. Let's raid Miss Ray. Guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Miss Ray's playing Elder Scrolls Online. New crown crates in the morning, by the way, guys. Have you seen? They're pretty cool. Let's see. ESO crown crate 2020. Crown store showcase. Not seeing the lizard dudes. Gloomspore. Is it Gloomspore? Here it is. Oh wait, this says 3/17/2020. Oh, that's the announcement. I'm so sorry. Okay, wow. Here. If you want to see the Gloomspore crown crates that are coming tomorrow. There's a Blood Fiend skin. Like a vampire without being one. What? Yeah, I kind of really want the flamey horse. Lava horse, whatever. It's pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's been fun. It's always a tough call on exactly when to start the social raid command series, so back and forth. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I got distracted. I'm all over the place. If you're new to my stream or watching from a host, please drop me a follow. It helps me out a ton. Follow on Twitter and Discord for alerts on if I have to reschedule or delay a stream or if I'm going to be early. That happens sometimes. And Instagram is a great place to see pictures of my kids. Yeah, come chat with us in Discord. That's the one that my notifications are on my phone, so I tend to see those things more often. Or, you know, sooner. Not always, but copy paste some spam if you want to go easy mode. Got pupper spam, that's my emote. And then if you want a generic set, we've got Mercy. And then Noctivita has made a set with Pride Wings. If you have the Pride Wings unlocked. Very pretty, very lovely. Miss Ray. We are going to love on Miss Ray. New to me streamer, thank you so much for the suggestions, Zerath. I really appreciate it. I'm glad I finally get to raid her because I know you suggested her. I remember the name, but I'm not following, which means I didn't raid. So let's do it. Yay! I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully 2:30 p.m. Pacific time to 4:35ish. My mom is coming with my niece to hang out in the morning, so I hope that doesn't delay anything. I should be on schedule. But again, I'll let you guys know, Twitter, Discord, if that kind of gets pushed because chaos with kids playing and stuff. So I know, guys, we're not supposed to be having gatherings, but the person who's at risk here is actually my mom, and I left it up to her. And she wanted to do it. She's like, I don't want to, I'm not going to not see my family. I'm like, Mom. But my kids haven't been exposed to many people except for Ed's work people. Anyway, I know. I'm stressed about it, okay? But it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Jump on this raid with Miss Ray. I also, yeah. So if you're new here, I have 2 streams, 2:30 to 4:30 or 5 wrap up time, and then 9 to midnight Pacific time. So schedules below. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, I need to go back. Yeah, come hang out. Come hang out. Not your business. I know. I just want people to know that I'm conscious of it and I'm not ignoring it as a concern, you know? Okay. Well, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow, I hope, or at least very soon. Take care. I love on Miss Ray. Put something in chat. It can be your favorite emotes or it can be spam that we've put in chat. Just make the raid fun. I'll see you guys soon. Love you all. Bye!